Okay, what's going on, everybody? It's Kevin. Welcome back to another episode of Positivity and Comics. And I just wanted to show you some things that I'm picking up in the future. Coming out next week, we have Batman 87, by James Tynion and Tony Daniel. We saw from the last episode that I did. I reviewed Batman 86, and you had Deathstroke, you had all those sort of villains. And I kind of flipped through that kind of fast because I was talking more about Thor and Star Wars, and kind of the subplot with Catwoman, which I glossed over, was with Poison Ivy kind of having some sort of influence. And you can see on the cover here that it's Poison Ivy, and you got this coming out. Looking forward to jumping back into Batman. Batman is my favorite DC hero, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that some more. Then I want to jump back into Detective Comics as well. And you got Peter Tomasi on it. We're on 10/19. It's coming out the same day as Batman 87. So like I said, Peter Tomasi's good. Tom King is off of Batman, so we can finally jump back into Batman. And I'm not really sure I'm jumping into with that, but I'm going to give it a try. And also with Tomasi, you have a trade paperback from a long time ago is coming out. Nightwing by Peter Tomasi. And it takes place, I believe it's issue 140 to 153. If you know, Chuck Dixon did a lot of the Nightwing books. I actually have them here. The ones that were reprinted recently. There's 8 of them. And Chuck Dixon did all of them from issue 1 to issue 70 in this. He did some more. He did a couple in the hundreds. But they stopped doing that for some reason. The first 5 are really good. This one, Volume 4, is one of my favorites with Nightwing and Huntress. I think in this one, too, there's some stuff, little tie-ins with No Man's Land with Batman. But you get all sorts of characters in here. Batman's in it quite a bit in all the Nightwing ones. This is Dick Grayson Nightwing. You got Blockbuster is one of the main villains. You got Deathstroke. Superman makes an appearance. Robin's in it. Very good. So I'm looking forward to checking this out by Tomasi. And I was looking on the Wikipedia, to see what was going on. And actually, like I said, they have the 8 issues. And they also have Volume 9, Super Cop, is coming out in June. And that's going to have issue 71 to issue 83. So, we're going to jump back into that. And you got the Tomasi one. I don't know what happened between all the other ones with Chuck Dixon and Tomasi, because Dixon is done after issue 70, and then he comes back, I think, in issue 101 for like 10 issues or so. So I'm curious to see how it ends, because Volume 8 here, where it ends on issue 70, it kind of ends on a cliffhanger, So, I'd like to see where that goes, but that's for another time. So that just came out, actually. It came out the 15th, so it came out last week. And then this one, which I want to get for next week, Star Wars Legends. I wanted to get this one because the art is by Walt Simonson, so, did Thor back in the day, so I look forward to that. When is this from? I'm trying to think. So you get Star Wars from 1977. Wow. So yeah, that's going to be the Walt Simonson ones. And then Star Wars from 2019, 108. So yeah, I want to check that out for sure. Walt Simonson on Star Wars. That sounds really interesting. So I got these all coming next week. And then the following week, we have Thor number 2. With Donny Cates and Nick Klein. You saw my review from last week where I talked about Thor number 1. I thought it was really good. And I want to see where it goes. So we're definitely going to check out Thor number 2. And he's going to release it pretty consistently, because you have the next one's coming out on February 12th. So, you're going to get it like every 2 weeks or so. So we'll see where that goes. And then Star Wars number 2. Oh, I did that again. Star Wars number 2 is coming out 29th as well. And then the next one is coming out, I'm not sure. I think the February something. So, and then after that in February, we're going to check out Darth Vader number 1 by Greg Pak, who did World War Hulk and Planet Hulk. So, these are all things I look forward to reading. These are industry, mainstream books, but they're books that actually could be really good. I mean, you got the trades, which you know are good because you got Tomasi and you got Walt Simonson with Star Wars and Nightwing. We're going to see where James Tynion takes Batman now that Tom King is done. We got Tomasi on Detective Comics. Thor #1 and Star Wars #1 were very promising. You got Greg Pak on Darth Vader #1. So, in my opinion, don't buy negative books. I don't understand. I see a lot of these reviewers just reviewing like Captain Marvel or Gwenpool or Kelly Thompson's working on Deadpool now. If you know it's crap, why would you waste money buying it and reading it if it's crap? We have a limited amount of time. Let's read books that we like and talk about things that we like. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what books you're going to get. I'd like to know. I am mostly a DC guy over Marvel, but I really do like Star Wars, so I'm going to go with Star Wars and Marvel. I didn't really see any other Marvel books that really piqued my interest aside from the Thor one. I like Thor 1, so I'm just going to stick with it. But let me know in the comments what you'd recommend, or if you'd recommend indie books like Dark Horse or Image or Dynamite, if there's anything, or IDW, if anything's good on there, let me know. So, all right. We'll talk to you again real soon. Thanks for watching.